Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab and this is a daily forex forecast for gold for 5th and 4th and 5th of April 2023, but this forecast can work almost till the end of this week. So let's see on the gold. First of all, I'm trying to find out a very different setup right here, and we'll be finding out some early signs or symptoms that whether this pattern is going to break to the top or not. Because, like I discussed yesterday, last night, the pound dollar. So, pound dollar was clearly on a and is right now on a clear uptrend. So let's find out on the gold US dollar today that what we get and what we don't get and what we learn, right? So sit back, relax, and watch the video completely because I will be sharing a lot of information and new knowledge that is obviously premium, but as I have promised all of you, I will make it public, right? So on the monthly time frame of gold right now, this is a resistance level, so obviously I cannot do anything about it. So let's see the Fibonacci, and the Fibonacci is clearly pointing to the top, right? And this is like a very nice ABCD pattern as well. Let me show you. Most of you will understand, but like there are a lot of beginners as well. So I have decided to cover each and every pair in detail, right? So this ABCD pattern followed up by this trend. Okay, this is one trend line with us. Remember, second touch confirmed, and obviously the breakout and the trend, the new trend started from right here. So overall, on the monthly, let's find out the resistance, and that is 2246.22. Now let's delete these things. Okay, now I have marked the resistance level, the future resistance level. That will be like so much important to me. Why? Because definitely I will be looking at this price point to take or close my deals. But here comes in the problem, right? No doubt we traded this, if you remember, uh, in last few months. So on the monthly, this is a resistance and I'm going to mark it right here. Then let's have a look at it on the weekly. Let's adjust it a little bit. Pay close attention. Remember, this is a very important concept that I'm going to give you. Now, there is a problem. Most of you will face a problem right here. And what is that problem? Let me tell you. If majority of the traders take sell trades at 2021.73, this price tag, if you see, most of the traders will be thinking that let's take a sell trade right here. So in order to understand this particular sell trade, this one, we have to do what? We have to understand this leg of the move. Pay close attention. Why this leg of the move? Let me tell you. And in order to understand this one, I will need this one as well. Till here, you should have no confusion. Here, let me repeat once again. Here is a resistance zone where most of the traders take sell trades. So if let's say I'm going to take a sell trade right here, what I will be doing is I will be looking the past data right here. This one. And why this one? Because it dropped to a certain point and it reversed. So if it was a nice sell trade, definitely it would be bouncing off from 61.8. Here I took a good trade and here I took an ordinary trade which I closed early because I was away from the screen. So this Fibonacci, the rules right here violated on the weekly. So, and on the weekly this structure already broke. And for quite few weeks now, one, two, and this is the third week, price came down. So on the weekly, we have very less volume. Okay, very small candles if you see on the weekly. So I have to study this one and let's have a look at this. If I want to understand this, I have to understand this from where the trend started. Right? And this is like a very long story which I definitely covered in my previous videos. Even a false breakout right here, right here. See, market went back up and then came down. So now let's complete this one as well and just have a look at it. I hope things will be now clear to most of you. Did you get my point? What I want to say is, like, today I'm going to find out if I'm going to take a sell trade right here or not. Or if I don't want to take a sell trade, do I need to take a buy trade? Shall I be interested in buy trade? I will be discussing that in today's episode. So like this ABCD pattern is going to complete 2246.22. I did it in front of you right here. See. And this is like an old level. This is an old level. This one. Now move on to the daily and find out what's going on right here. Well, on the daily it's clearly ranging. And even if it is ranging but still is trending up. We have this leg of the move as well. Now remember this is a daily, okay? Let me change the color of it so that you don't get puzzled. Let's say dark green, it will be fine. See the A to B and C to D. So now we have got another level. Now this is fine. The chart is too messy, so let me clean it a little bit first. Switch back to the weekly. Like this ABCD pattern from here, here is going to complete at 2068.79. Let's delete this one as well. And now let's delete this one as well because we don't need it. And adjust it a little bit like this. So this whole area is a reversal zone with us on the daily time frame. Let's say if it give a break on the daily, then this whole area will be like 2131 pips of profit. And here I'm so sure at least this place has a potential of around 1500 pips in the maybe in the upcoming week, maybe today. Now let's see the H4, right? The H4, if you see this one and followed by a retracement, 61.8% retracement, just like in my video I have told you to take it. 300 pips, very nice. But it was supposed to go down. It reversed from, like, it was supposed to retest this, but it couldn't, which means that yes, this is an uptrend. And on the H4, let's see why it did not work, like why it did not completed this ABCD pattern. Let's switch to the H1 and find out what we can get right here, I should say. Not a very nice and ideal trade setup on the H1. Obviously, if you took it, that was a nice one. See, several confirmations, several confirmations, several confirmations. When I tell you wait for a confirmation, like, see, this is so much simple. This is just an impulsive like followed by started by this double top, an impulsive like, and just have a look at it. 61.8% retracement. So I gave you this trade as well. 364 pips. It dropped very nicely with several confirmations. We got some more confirmations right here. Why? Because it was in a support zone. And whenever price is in the support zone, what we do? We take buy. So those of you who take buy, 412 pips. So my friends, remember, gold is clearly on an up trend. On the daily, it is ranging, but it is clearly pointing to the top, 2040.49 and 2246.22. So, like this whole story is going to be started from today. I will be covering it daily, unless price give me a bounce back to 1745 once again. Let's make it 1750, right? And I have discussed this 1745 level in the previous videos, so make sure to find it out on my channel and watch them. So 1745 or 1750 till 2246, I will be following this story, and I want to title this story as the story of gold from 1750 till 2246. The actual story began from 1600 right here, but let's see. Now, I was telling you something about confirmations. Like, if you wait for a confirmation, you can get very, very nice trade opportunities. But see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 H4 candles of wait. If you can do this, you will be successful. If you are trading it on the, like most of you then ask me, which time frame shall we trade? This is the answer. If you want to trade it on the H1, this is 1, 2 and 3. 3 confirmations, the break below and boom. 239 or 240 pips. Is it an ordinary number of pips? Now, one more thing I want to tell you, if you trade the support resistance on the lower time frames, see, buy trade executed and the stop hunt candles, boom, they are stopped out and the market continue back up. So that's why I focuses more on the H4 to decrease that noise, the ups, the downs, and the false breakouts. You know, my friends, whenever you lose a trade because of this and later the market go up, how painful that is, I know it better because I'm trading since almost 8 7 8 years. And in this April, on April 13, uh, the birthday of this channel as well. So, did you get my point? You have to decrease the noise by switching your time frame to the higher time frame, but it doesn't mean you will not look at the H1. No, you have to look at the H1. That is so much important, my friends. You cannot deny this fact that H1, even if you trade the long term, still you will need H1 because the lower time frame, the lower the risk, the lower time frame, the lower the risk, the lower time frame, the lower the risk. And the better the entry, the better the entry, the better the entry, and even the better the entry. On the M1, even I took trades with a 10 pips of stop loss and gave me 200 300 pips of take profit. But obviously that will take some time. You need to follow me. I want to make groups, I want to make communities, I need moderators, I need admins for that. But first, you have to understand these concepts because I want to teach you these things. So then you say, okay, we have just lost that trade and then the market went back up. And when it is here, see how beautifully market could trap you by a very, very false breakout of 82 pips. You are happy that, okay, now I'm a super wealthy person and all of my profits are recovered till here 570 pips I will make, and see what happened, 55 pips of drawdown. And I'm so sure your stop loss, if those traders, the ones I'm talking about, I'm so sure their stop losses will be already hit with 55 pips. But if you keep your positions open for long time, then obviously that's not a good approach. Without a stop loss, I mean to say. Now, at the moment, at this present moment, what gold is suggesting me is that it's further going down for 160 pips. A very nice opportunity right here. Due to the month of Ramadan, I cannot live trade. Otherwise, today I want to live stream, but I cannot. I definitely need more subscribers because I spend my time, and when I see the YouTube analytics and I see that very few people watch till the end, that's very, very painful. Even painful than the losing trade, my friends. Because in the losing trades, what happens is these are like tiny charts. They cannot speak, okay? Like in our language. But I'm speaking to real people out there, okay? So it's telling me this. Now another important concept. Shall we take this sell? Yes, you can. Shall we take a buy from 61.8% retracement? Yes, we will. But for that, definitely H4 candles and confirmations will be important. Why? Because here, look at this candle. Like bigger than the previous one, but not bigger than these bears. So at the moment, very tiny sellers are in the market. If you want to be with them, you can. Because who don't want to make this much profit? Just have a look at it. 600 pips of profit and a stop loss of around 164 pips. So very ideal trade setup it can be. Now, let's see what happens in the future. This is it for now because obviously, if I talk about the markets, I will be talking non-stop because for you it might be just like tiny candles, but for me these are people, okay? People behind them, and I understand their language. These are the fearful people. These are the daring people, right? They jumped here. Why? Because a retest of the previous structure. Like the concept, my friends, let me tell you, that is very, very simple. This is like a zigzag market, right? Isn't it simple? An uptrend going up, 61.8. This is also 61.8 of this impulsive leg. A double top form. It was supposed to complete up somewhere there, but a double top form. And believe me, market will always give some sort of evidence right here. Then a bounce from here, and why? Because it will definitely find some support. So it's all about the Fibonacci, the support, the resistance, the ABCD pattern, and the correct identification of the market on time. If we see the RSI, it's already above, it was above 80, but not yet completely uh, overbought, right? So, one psychological point I want to give you, and this is so much important, my friends, very, very much important. Please pay close attention to what I'm saying. What till now, what I have discussed is obviously the technical part of it. The fundamental, I'm not going into the detail of that. And the psychological part of it tells us what? The psychological part tells us that no doubt we got a double top. We got a double top, we got a divergence, we got everything. But since on the higher time frames this is trending up, so this level is not ideal for sell trade. And even like two times already the market, like this was the initial bounce with a pin bar, then this one the retest or confirmation I should say. See, initial retest, another retest, continuation, break below, support, and zigzagging. And most of the market makers also know that most of the traders will take sell trades right here. So let's see. Even if you take a buy, if you want to take a sell, just put a nice stop loss for that, and that's fine. Out of 10 trades, if you win 5 and if you lose 5, let's say per trade your risk is 2 and your reward is 5. So 2 into 5, you lost like your reward is, if you lose 5 trades, 10 trades, 5 trades, and the reward is 2. So with a reward of 10, you can generate around how much pips? 5 into 10. So 50. So 10 ratio 50. If you are risking 10 pips, let's say, you can easily generate 50 pips. Or if you can risk 1000 pips, you can easily generate 5000 pips. So, and usually at such places, the market is created in such a way that, hey, okay, now we are going up, we are going up. But later, what happens, what we find is, we find that no, they were just ordinary. So my friends, pay close attention to this particular setup, and I am so sure if you follow it, you will understand the chart reading method on gold. Remember, on every instrument, the strategy will be the strategy will be the same, but the concepts will be different. Like on the pound dollar, something else is going on. I have started a story on the pound dollar, so if you have an interest, I usually upload it late night my time. So make sure for learning purposes, you can follow the pound US dollar, and even you can trade it as well. So tonight I will be discussing pound dollar as well. So this was a little update about the gold US dollar. Let's see what it gives us in the future. I'm super excited for the New York session today. I may take some trades. So let's see, but not long term. Obviously, I just want to quickly make some like 50, 60 dollars so that I can meet my expenses or pay the expenses and the petrol and all that stuff, right? So thank you so much everyone for watching this video. If you are watching till now, make sure to click the subscribe button, leave your feedback. If you want to join the premium sessions, let's say I can facilitate just 2 clients in the upcoming 3 months, which is going to start from like the month has already started, April, May, and June. These 3 months, I can facilitate 2 clients. So if anyone is interested, you can contact me on the WhatsApp number, which is given in the description. Otherwise, all of the information is free right here. But if you want to just learn it quickly, then the premium is for those traders. Thank you once again for watching the video. I will see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.